episode. This week, like every week, I'll be talking about natural living and healthy tips that will get you to rethink how you live and what products or habits you can easily change to better your life. So let's get started. Well, hello, Urban Wisdom fans. Well, our topic today is how to can carrots using a pressure canner. Now, again, morning to all you canners. Well, today is a bright day filled with garden veggies and clean mason jars. Our veggie pick and the topic today are how to can the carrots. So we're going to dive right into it, you guys. For canning carrots, you need a pressure canner, 1 large pot of boiling water, a funnel, a ladle, 7 quart-sized jars, a small pot of water to heat your lids in, rings, magnet, which is optional, canning tongs, dampened washcloth, an oven, and large bowl to hold your sliced carrots in. Now, the ingredients are your standard pressure canner will hold about a 7 quart-sized jars. So that means you need 7 quarts of chopped, sliced, or chunked carrots, and then you need salt. Now the directions, you guys, you want to wash your carrots, then slice or cut them into chunks. You don't have to peel your carrots. That's optional. We never do because the skins on carrots are usually so beneficial. So we just pull them from the garden and then wash them good. Then you want to heat your water, the jars, and lids on the stove. The pressure canner is shown if you go to heatherearls.com/canning carrots. You can see pictures to all of these, you guys. Just on my stove, there wasn't enough room for all of the pots. So I just removed the pressure canner and I set it to the side, and then I can put all my pots on the stove. As soon as your big pot comes to a boil, that's when you turn on your small pot, heat it to a boil because it won't take very much time at all. Turn it off and then put your lids in it and just leave it off. Now you want to turn your oven to the lowest setting. Mine goes to like 170 or 175 degrees. And you want to be sure to prep your area where you will set your jars after filling them. Next, you're going to fill one of your jars at a time with carrots until there is a 1-inch headspace that remains. Be sure to replace the hot jars with a cool one in the heated water. Now, you guys, we're just putting cold carrots in, but your jars are heated. I just want to clarify that. Now, you want to dump 1 teaspoon of salt into each jar before you ladle your boiling water in it. Then fill the jar until it's about 1 inch from the top again with the boiling water. Now, once your jar is filled, using your canning tongs, and you want to place the jar on your prepped area. Now wipe the rim off with your clean, damp washcloth. This is to remove any residue that's left on the top. Grab a lid with your magnet and seal it by placing a ring until it's snug on the top. It is so important, you guys, to use that damp washcloth to get any residue off. In the case of carrots, since it's not really a sloppy vegetable that you're using, you still want to get water off the rim so it makes a nice seal. Now, place your now filled jar of carrots into your warm oven. It's imperative to keep your jars warm until all of them are filled and sealed. I have an electric flat top, so once the jars are filled, I use the remaining boiling water to dump into the pressure canner, as you need 2 to 3 inches of boiling water in the bottom of your canner before you can set your jars in it. This also cleared up a burner so my pressure canner would fit. Now, with your pressure canner on your stove, remove your hot jars of carrots from the oven and place them gently in your canner. You don't want to weaken or break the glass by clinking them together, you guys. Place your pressure canner lid on and seal. Now turn the burner to medium-high, the one that your pressure canner is on, while keeping the valve of your pressure canner off. When steam starts to come out of the valve vent, put it back on. And you guys, it's just this little round metal piece. You just pull it off and it just pops right back on. Now, while watching your gauge, bring the pressure to 10 pounds and then adjust your heat to sustain that pressure. For quarts, keep your pressure at 10 pounds for 30 minutes. And if you are working with pints, the time is 25 minutes. Once the allotted time is complete, turn off your burner and let the pressure canner sit until the dial has returned to 0. Do not remove the pressure canner lid early. You will burn yourself. Okay? Now remove the lid and place your jars on the countertop and cover with a towel for 24 to 48 hours. You will hear the lids pop when they have sealed. Another way to check is by pushing slightly down. If the lid moves at all, they have not sealed. Each jar is different in the time it will take to seal. After your 24 to 48 hours is up, check your lids. When you push down and there is no movement, you have a successful seal. Now store in your pantry if sealed. If not, refrigerate and use right away. Now you're finished. No fuss, no muss, easy peasy. As I know some of you will ask, well, can you can carrots using a hot water bath? The answer is no. You need to can all low acidic foods with a pressure canner. All right, you guys, if you have any other questions about this, please feel free to send me a comment or an email. And until next time, stay healthy and free. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Urban Wisdom and Natural Living. Tune in next week where I'll broadcast live every Monday morning at 8 a.m. If you miss it live, hold those tears and head on over to my blog, which is heatherearles.com. That's Heather, EARLES.com. There you can have 24/7 access or right here on iTunes. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn,